A. 3 to the power of minus 2 multiplied by 3 to the power of x equals 81. Find the value of x. Using the rules of indices, you can combine or simplify the left-hand side of the equation because you have 3 to the power of something multiplied by 3 to the power of something. So you can add the powers together and it becomes 3 to the power of x minus 2 equals 81. The unknown x is in the power, so right now, the standard method of making x the subject of the formula to find the value of x will not work. The only way you can find the value of x is to rewrite the other side of the equation or the right-hand side of the equation so that it looks like the left-hand side of the equation. So we want to rewrite 81 as 3 to the power of something. You can try this out with your calculator, so like try 3 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 3, and when you get to 3 to the power of 4, 3 to the power of 4 equals 81. Therefore, you can write 81 as 3 to the power of 4. So now we have 3 to the power of x minus 2 equals 3 to the power of 4. And by direct comparison of both sides of the equation, both sides look exactly the same. Therefore, the power must be the same, as in x minus 2 must equal 4. Once you have x minus 2 equals 4, you can just solve for x by moving the minus 2 to the other side or just by making x the subject of the formula, and we will have x equals 6. B. X to the power of minus 1 over 3 equals 32x to the power of minus 2. Find the value of x. We can rewrite 32x to the power of minus 2 as 32 over x squared because a negative power just puts the number in the denominator of the fraction. We need to solve for x. So the standard method of solving for x is to make x the subject of the formula or by moving all the x's to one side and everything else on the other side. We can move x from the right-hand side to the left-hand side by multiplying both sides by x. When we multiply something with the same base and with powers, we can just add the powers. So the left-hand side becomes x to the power of 2 minus 1 over 3, which equals x to the power of 5 over 3, and that equals 32. X to the power of 5 over 3 is the same as x to the power of 1 over 3, all to the power of 5. And x to the power of 1 over 3 is just the cube root of x, so we have cube root of x to the power of 5 equals 32. We need to make x the subject of the formula, so we need to remove the to the power of 5 and the cube root. To remove to the power of 5, we can do the opposite of to the power of 5, which is the fifth root. So we will take the fifth root of both sides of the equation, which leaves cube root of x equals 2. And then we can remove the cube root from the x by doing the opposite of cube root, which is to cube it. So we will cube both sides of the equation and we will get x equals 2 to the power of 3, which equals 8. With every question that asks you to find the unknown value, after finding the unknown value, you can always substitute the value you got back into the expression as a way to check your answer. This applies to Part A and Part B of this question. We will try to do this in Part B. So for Part B, we got x equals 8. So if we substitute 8 into the left-hand side of the equation or the expression, 8 to the power of minus 1 over 3 equals a half. If we substitute 8 into the right-hand side of the expression, we get 32 times 8 to the power of minus 2, which also equals a half. Therefore, it works out because the left-hand side has to equal the right-hand side.